They weren't ashamed. Some of y'all know how we act when we get around certain folk. We like, I'm going to show myself. I'm going to be me. I'm going to be crazy. I'll be cracking jokes. This is how Adam and Eve were. They were naked and unashamed. But as soon as they ate, they hid. They covered up. And they started realizing their differences and their blemishes. Why does he look like that and I don't look like that? Why does she have that and I don't have that? Why is this person tall and I'm short? Why does that family have money and we don't have money? Why do we live in this community? They live in the gated community. See, sin starts opening up things that you should not be exposed to. And then you start looking at yourself differently. Instead of looking at yourself like kings and queens, instead of looking at yourself like being made in God's image, you start focusing on all the things that make you different. And when we look through those lenses, we become ashamed of ourselves. But I want you to know you don't need to be ashamed. You should be proud of who you are because God made you unique. God made you individual. He made you special. You are unlike anybody else out of the 7 billion people on this planet. You are unique, and God made you that way. But when you listen to Satan and you start getting caught up in the sin, you start looking at all your blemishes and your differences, and you become naked and ashamed. Go to the next. Go to the next. Oh, I'm sorry. Let's stay there for a second. So here's what we got to do. This is a nugget you can take, a last nugget. You have to cut off access to your ear. Cut off access to your ear. When you start doubting yourself, when you start looking at your imperfections, when you start having low insecurity, you got to cut off access to your. Who is making you feel like that? What is making you feel insecure? What is making you feel anxious? What is making you feel worried? Who is it? Maybe it's some music. Maybe it's a page that you follow. Maybe it's a person that you follow. It's a celebrity. What is making you feel like you are lacking? What is making you feel like you should be ashamed of yourself and you are naked? Because that's not how God wants you to feel. And whatever that is, you have to cut off access to your ear. Don't let those people speak that into your life. Don't let those songs tell you that you this and you that. We have enough thugs and trap queens and all that kind of stuff. That's not who you are. We got enough people in the hood and gangsters. We got enough trap people. That's not who you are. You comparing yourself to this model and this person, and you in the gym 7 days a week, and they spend thousands of dollars to get what they got. And you're comparing yourself to something that you should. Here that's making you feel naked and cut it off. Cut it off. Let's go to